Today's video is all about fast flipping. What is fast flipping? It's where you take goods from the Brazilian market, and because you can fast travel through the travel planner to any of the royal cities, you can immediately sell items to the royal cities, possibly for profit. So, everyone knows, or maybe you don't know, but Brazilian has a bonus to crafting potions, and a few other things, but potions are generally cheaper here in Brazilian than they are anywhere else. For instance, if I find a poison potion here, the average market value is around 720-ish if you go to any of the towns. Whereas here in Brazilian, they're currently 682, but let me show you. They're actually not. I did this off camera, and I've kind of boosted the economy for this specific item a bit, but 7-day average, 569, 4-week average, 556. And let me tell you, I was buying today as low as 513 silver all the way, and I bought everything up to 650 silver. So I basically emptied out the market, so you can't do it with this item, but I'm going to show you what you can do and why it may or may not be worth it, and all the pitfalls you're going to face while you do this. So let me just show you a quick example here. I'm just going to buy one poison potion. Now pretend I bought this poison potion. Pretend I bought it for 569. Okay, we'll use that number because it's a fun number. Estimated market value 785. So I can profit, okay? And yes, you do have to pay to transport this thing, but it's not much, because potions do not weigh that much, okay? The materials weigh a lot, but the potions themselves are very lightweight. So, one poison potion here, let's say I spent 569 silver, okay? Now I'm going to transport it to Bridgewatch. It's going to cost me 44 silver, okay? So, that's, let's do some quick math here. So 569 plus 44, we're at 613 silver now. And if I sell this for 720, I sell it for a profit, right? Kinda, sorta. Okay, except not exactly. Alright, and I'll show you why, but I'm going to show you how you can profit from it, but is it worth your time? It can take a lot of time. I'm going to go over what exactly I did and how much I made doing this. So, you have your poison potion, you do a sell order, because if you just sell it, you're selling it for way cheaper, right? But I do a sell order, and I'm going to undercut everyone, so 722. So you pay the 4% tax and the 2.5% setup fee. So that equates to 722 plus 6.5%, which is 47 silver, or 29 plus 19, 48 in this case. The game rounded up twice on us, so we're actually paying 48. So we paid 48 plus 44 for the transport, plus 569, which means we paid 661 silver to list this, and we're getting back 690. Well, because this already does the tax for you. Basically, we're gonna get back 722. So let me do the math on that now, and that is, so all in all, this trip, this one potion, okay, if you do the math semi-correctly, okay, and you don't re-undercut, okay, right now this potion made us 61 silver. And all we did was buy a potion, and then move somewhere else, and then sell it at this market instead. So, you may think, well, wow, that's actually really good. If you bought thousands of those at a time, you could really, make it work. Here's the problem with that. Every time you have to re-undercut someone else, because the poison, or just the potion market in general, is very crazy. You have to constantly undercut other people, which you have to pay that 6.25% every single time you undercut. And it does take time, because you can only carry with a pork pie active, and with no gear, you can only carry 462 of them at a time to each city. So what I did was I spent about 19 million silver, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, and it took me 2 hours to sell them all. And I went to every city, okay? I went to every single city except for Caerleon, because you can't fast travel there. And I sold poison potions, and this is kind of what it looks like, okay? So we just sold that one poison potion, that's that mail, but look. So 2.5, or almost 3 hours ago now, I sold a stack of 462 for 300k, and, so on and so forth, and, you can see it started about almost 3 hours ago, and then it ended around, well, 1 hour ago. So it's basically like 2 hours, okay? It took 2 hours to sell 19 million silver worth of poison potions. How much did I make? Okay, I'm gonna pop it up on screen for you because I have it written down in a text document, because I jot down all this kind of fun stuff. Let's see, 148, 826, 729. Let me get it on the screen for you guys. Okay, and let me add the commas so it's easier to read for y'all. There, well, hold on, I got the commas in the wrong spot. Just a sec. Well, I am not doing good today. 14, 882, 627, yeah, 729, 6826. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, sorry. I think I got it situated now. Yes. No. I'm just gonna type it manually instead of copy paste it because it's not working for some reason. All right, here it is. This is how much I started with, and you know, let me make it a little bit easier to read for you. Starting silver, and then silver 2 hours later, which is how much I have currently, which would be, let's see here, 149,504,451, and yes, there we go. Okay, so silver made. Doing this method, all right, and remember I did re-undercut people, so 149,504,451 minus 148,826,729. So I made 677,000 silver, and you may be thinking that that's a lot of money. You may be thinking that that's a good amount of money. For 2 hours, that's terrible money. That is awful, awful, awful silver. But it is free, and it does take a lot of silver to do it. But that's all I did. I went to Brazilian, and I already cleaned out the minor, or the tier 4 poison potion market. But you can do it with all the other potions. And because Brazilian, well, you know, they have other bonuses too. You can do it with capes and bags, possibly too, even though those weigh a lot more, so it's going to be more of a hassle to transport them and pay for the transports. But I can show you the same thing here, right? We're going to go and do it with a healing potion. It's exact same thing, okay? And this is I'm calling it fast flipping because it doesn't take a lot of time to flip and you make money doing it, but let's go to healing potion. There we go. Go to tier 4. Why not? These are 1,000. This one's 1,450, and there's 241 of them. Okay, so I could buy one of these. Whatever. I don't want to buy the whole stack, but I could. And it says it's worth 1,869 normally. So if I go to any other market, I should be able to sell it for more than 1,450. Okay, and like I said, you know, you got to pay that transport fee. And we're gonna factor that in, okay? So I'm gonna pop it up on screen now for you, okay? So silver paid 1,450, one potion. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this to Limhurst. I think Limhurst was the fastest selling potion area right now. That costs 80 silver to transport. There we go. And let me get that on screen. Silver to transport, 80. All right. And now I'm going to let the game do the tax math for us and then calculate it that way. So let's do, hold on, where's my calculator? 1450 plus 80. So right now, cost, just to get it to Limhurst. Hold on. I got too much stuff on my screen here. Delete that. Cost so far, 1,530. All right. Just to keep track of everything. And now we go to the Limhurst market and we do a sell order. And technically, I could just sell it to a buy order, and then there we go. We made profit, right? So do a sell order for 21,114. I get 2,029. Sold for 2,029. So profit per potion would be, let's go, 2029, and then we're going to subtract it, which my subtract button doesn't want to work. 1530, 499 silver per potion, which you know, that sounds pretty good, right? There we go, we did it. And I don't know how fast the healing potion market actually moves, so let's check that. It looks like about 5,000 to 6,000 per. Wait, let's go to 24 hours. So each hour, about 200 to 400. Not that big, not that great. Okay. Poison potions market actually moves way faster. Just per like hour, it's in the thousands. So you know, you gotta factor that in too, right? Yeah, I'm making 500 silver almost per potion sold, but if you only sell 200 to 300 per hour, you're gonna have competition. You're gonna have people undercutting you, and it's gonna take forever to sell through a lot of potions. You know what? So let's go look at Limhurst real quick and check the tier 8 poisons instead, and see how much we can make doing that. Okay. So, poison. I'm gonna type poison. There we go. We spelled it correctly. And the market for this is only 100-ish per hour. That sucks. What about tier 6? People like tier 6 poisons. 500, 500, 500, 1,000. See, not a lot. Let's go with resistance potions. Okay, we'll go with tier 4, tier 5. Yeah, we'll go with tier 5. How much are these being sold per hour? Only 500 to 600. So, whatever. You get the point of the video. You get this is fast flipping. This is how you would factor in the math. And there you go. Hopefully this helped you out. Now, so let's see 2029, and then we're going to subtract 6.5%. So every time I choose to undercut someone, it would cost me about 133 silver, which means if I undercut 3 or 4 times, I'm basically losing silver at that point, for the healing potion at least. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. I don't recommend doing it because the margin, like even though you can go to Brazilian and get a good deal, you gotta get a really good deal, and the silver return sucks. Okay, there we go. We sold the healing potion for 2029. The margins just suck, okay? Because it took me 2 hours of running from Brazilian to every single town, listing those poison potions to sell. Back and forth, because you can't just load up an ox in a bag, because then your transport fees are way too damn high, to the point where you're not making money at all, so you have to do it completely naked, alright? Let's see. See, the market says those are 3,000, so that's an 800 silver flip. You can flip a lot of stuff from Brazilian, but is it worth the time? I don't think it's worth the time. If you're really broke or you just want to have something else to do, then maybe it's worth it, but I don't think it is, guys. Anyway, I'm Soul Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Leave a like. I read every comment. If you want to support me, click the join button down below. There's a new video on there. I don't know when you're seeing this, so it may not be that new. It's an exploit on how to gain an extra 40% gathering yield. Yes, it's completely broken. It'll probably be patched. It's possible that it's patched by the time this video comes out because, well, members get basic. If you're a channel member on YouTube, you get access to private personal videos, videos that are too good for the public. And so they've had this one for a couple weeks now because I do make these videos at least 2 to 4 weeks in advance. So yeah, become a channel member and you'll get first dibs on all the coolest exploits and dupes and market strategies or any kind of money-making things that are just too good for the public. But also just videos about me or stuff that I find interesting that wouldn't really suit a YouTube video for the general public. Anyway, with that said, on the right side of your screen is a video you should absolutely click. Because I make videos every day, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Take care.